Rosenior started his first training session with the boys yesterday, and also they have appointed Colum McFarlane as the assistant to Liam Rosenior. Do you think that was a good decision from the board to appoint an under 21 coach to be an assistant to Liam Rosenior?
Okay, I wouldn't say it's a bad decision either ways, but we think consign us for that. Because me, certainly, I don't tire.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to express my frustration again. But the truth is that I just pray. I'm not even okay with the Liam Rosenior as our coach. Talk more of being okay with Callum McFarlane as the assistant coach. But in all, see it, I'll tell you that I'm still trying to recover from the frustration that the owners are putting me in. So I can't certainly tell you whether it's a good one or it's not a good one. Let me just see what they will do. Because certainly that nobody knows. They might come and there might be a great spike and things change and the club is moving very well. But if certainly nothing changes and things get worse, whatever.
Say what you concern me. But actually, that's just the truth. Even the Liam Rosenior that has come into Chelsea now, we cannot certainly judge this man.
Yeah.
Because anything that goes wrong, we'll still point finger to these people upstairs. So we can't even know where Liam Rosenior is faulting, where the assistant coach management is faulting.
Yeah, exactly.
So as it is now, Chelsea is just like an anyhow club. Experiment club, not meetable club. If you're a Chelsea fan, just take heart, manage them as you see them.
Just keep your mind
keep them
in between win and lose.
This season, when I watch football to enjoy football.
Yeah.
Don't expect too much from Chelsea. That was the only thing I'll say. But just like Gibbs also said, Liam Rosenior can blow our minds away. He can prove us wrong. You understand? But the only thing that I keep saying is that what is the point? We might not see the best of Rosenior if the owners will still restrict him.
That's why I will come up with this question. Is he a coach or a manager?
He's a coach.
He's a coach, yeah.
And coach, in terms of, when you watch American football, they have coach and they have manager, people that manage and they have the coach and everything, the way they manage it. So being a coach means that you don't have authority in some areas. You are just a coach. You are just making the tactics on the pitch and everything. But some other decisions that a manager should have, which is normal in football that we know, not be this one we don't spoil, is that as a coach, you're also a manager.
Exactly.
You manage the players, you decide who starts, who plays, you decide who the club signs. You demand for players, the club brings the money, they sign the player. Even before then, there are times where managers were involved in speaking with players before they sign for the clubs. I remember when Alex Ferguson when John Obi Mikel, Chelsea and Man U was fighting for his signature. Alex Ferguson had to call Obi Mikel. I had to sit down with him and talk with him one-on-one. Bring paper for her, making sign. That was then football. Coaches were also managers.
Just like the time of Roman when Jose Mourinho was there, when Roman asked him,
exactly.
What do you want for striker?
Yeah.
He says, sign job, but don't speak.
Exactly. Nobody was, because the owners believe that the coaches or the managers coming in, they know what they want. They know how they want to set up their team.
And they know where they want to place the club.
The players that will fit for their tactics, their playing style.
And they know where they want to place the club.
So as it is, I watched Liam Rosenior interview. I just laugh from my head because talk food that man mouth. No be lie. That man go be person wey sabi talk. But Oga, it's not about talk. Me, I was even expecting him to say, although he might not say it because he was just employed, he was just hired. You need to free Chelsea fans' mind from you. Come on, pressure from your hand now.
You don't already put the pressure. You say he can't win.
Oh, wahala.
In talk now, say the club is a great club. They won the Club World Cup. They won the Conference European League, and
no wahala.
I believe I'm still here to win. And me, I see the food hands to first see win. if probably ain't go win anything, the first time where this man go give me any glimpse of light, say indeed he go give Chelsea something. Now, if he play Arsenal for Carabao Cup, is it that simple task? Something I won't just give him.
Yeah.
Say just win Arsenal for Carabao Cup, you don't win my full support for yourself. But in all, as fans, we are not after the coaches, we are not after the board, we are after the name, which is Chelsea, and we are giving our support to that name, not to all these people sitting up there messing up with people's emotion.
But if there's one thing I like about what he said is his style of play. And I've always had issues. You will know that I've always said it that I'm not a big fan of Maresca type of football. But because it was giving us results as at that time,
Yeah.
I just accepted it. But if I were to be a manager or a coach, my playing style will always be aggressive, always be that fast tempo kind of football. And when he made mention of that, he said that he wants Chelsea to play more of a fast tempo, aggressive kind of football, fast build up kind of football. I was impressed. I was happy because our build ups, this past season, the past 2 seasons,
Has been very
has been very, very poor. The way you are losing a game or you want to win a game, you are drawing a game. See the way Chelsea plays. Chelsea doesn't play like they want to score a goal, and it's very, very annoying. Even when I watched that Fulham game, I wasn't really, really happy because I was watching Delap. Delap was making runs in that Fulham game. The midfielders were not.
I don't even understand the lap since the pathway of Maresca. The sudden awakeness, I don't know. Even from
I was really waiting for this.
No. I don't want to because I know that some fans already, most Chelsea content creators are one of the problem we are having. Somebody was posting something and said Maresca is the reason why Delap was not playing well.
That's shit.
That's shit, bro. Because that position was the same position he was still playing. Everything that Delap is doing today, he had that freedom to do it under Maresca. As a 9, he was the target man.
So why didn't he do it?
That is his own problem. Maybe he was still struggling with fitness or to adapt. Nobody knows, but I cannot use.
He has adapted immediately.
That is what I want to even say because we can't. I will not say I will use 2 matches now and say okay, Delap he don't perform, he don't adapt. Unless he plays like that.
We are just seeing a little improvement.
Change.
Yes. It's just
And it's from for me, I feel like it's from the player himself. Because the lap before, they press. Nobody stop you not to press as an attacker, as a striker. We know your ability as a striker when you are at Ipswich.
Yeah. And currently in hold up play, like sometimes when they stone ball from you go see the lap go guide the defender, you go see hold the ball.
Funny enough, Liam Rosenior coached the lap.
All this one, I don't talk like this. Waiting concern me.
Talking about Liam Rosenior, when Andre Santos was at Strasbourg, he normally play Andre Santos high up, and Santos always tend to arrive just the way Enzo Fernandez is arriving. Now that he's a Chelsea coach, and Santos is one of his key men back then in Strasbourg. Do you think he will repeat the same thing at Chelsea, try to get Santos involved in his style of football? And if he tends to do that, what will be the fate of Enzo Fernandez?
The truth is, Santos is good. Enzo is good. But if I'm to pick anyone that should be doing that should be functioning in that role, even as Rosenior is here, I'll still pick Enzo. Why? Enzo is more clinical. We've seen it several times. We've seen Santos being in good positions to score goals in our past games when Maresca gave him opportunity, and the context of clinicality there, it was really poor. But talking about Enzo, yes, even though we know Enzo still has some lapses, but for the fact that he delivers us in 1, 2 games, 3 games with goals, at least that is enough. Yes, but if Liam decides that he wants to keep Santos up front there, he has played with him already. He has coached him before. He has used this player several times as a key weapon to fight other clubs. If he can certainly unlock that potential, because I feel that Santos has not really given us even 50% of what he did at Strasbourg. I don't know whether it is because of the intensity of the Premier League, which I will not want to ascribe to that. A player that wants to improve, when you're coming from a lesser club to a bigger club, you should know that you are like your responsibilities is now more than what you have before. So he should improve in himself. But if Liam is to unlock that potential and help him to unleash in the Premier League, then it's good. I support, but I would still prefer Enzo.
Yeah, I agree more with what Gift is saying because Enzo so far, what he has improved a lot is goal scoring.
Yeah.
You understand? And I like the fact that okay, apart from Palmer, who's our most clinical player in the squad right now, Enzo, you can call Enzo to be the second, or probably James. You call Enzo and James to be the next clinical players at Chelsea because the stats don't lie. The goals, the GAs speaks for himself. Enzo so far this season and last season was one of his highest goal scoring seasons. And we did not even expect him to score more goals because what we were expecting from Enzo more was creativity, was controlling the tempo, was giving the passes at when right. But Maresca discovered something else in him where he can play as an attacking midfielder and score goals. So it's just for us to keep up with that pace of using Enzo Fernandez. But I am still not against the issue of rotating. If you want to rotate the both players, if Santos can be doing well, because there are certain things you want Enzo to do apart from goal scoring.
Yeah.
He's still a midfielder, whether I like it or not. And he must do the basic job of a midfielder, which is to on that one game I was very, very angry and annoyed because our midfielders were not willing to take the risk of the lap they make run. Baba feed them that run. The lap was even Palmer too. Palmer was annoying me so much.
I don't know what's wrong.
He was making so many runs. Take the risk. Give and the lap proved to be one of the most dangerous players in that game for Chelsea.
Yes.
Use that thing to the advantage. Not when you carry ball, you hold ball. You see the striker they make run, you go feed them. After you can't complete the striker, no they do anything. We're not feeding him.
But why they feed him, miss him?
No. Wait.
Yeah, I get.
That chance. That's first of all, that finishing was a very wise finishing because if the lap had shot that ball, he knows that the goalkeeper was coming at him with speed. The goalkeeper would save the ball. So him chipping the ball was not a bad idea. He was just unlucky that the goalkeeper.
Yeah. But the second one too, he was up there.
Yes.
And in that game, he was always arriving at the right
position. Yes.
So I don't know how.
Alright.
He just Enzo Fernandez or whether Andre Santos, they still need to do the basic job of a midfielder.
Sorry. Speaking of talking about the build-up, so I had to go back to the last thing we talked about, the build-up. Now, I think if Rosenior is here to make the team to be more aggressive and play a fast tempo game, then I think McFarlane has a lot to learn from him because what he did then against Fulham was shit. And that was crazy.
Don't forget he's an assistant coach.
I know, yes, but he
They'll
has
be sharing ideas.
Yes, but he has a lot to learn because placing Palmer at the right wing was not even.
Shebina, waiting most Chelsea fans.
But normally Palmer is a right.
No. Now, imagine Neto being in that wing. Do you know how many good space Palmer had to like with speed? You push the ball, bro. Even it was Estavao that had that opportunity.
Thank you. I was very angry because I look at people a lot. People are talking about Palmer playing right wing, playing right. See, yes, Palmer played right wing for us mostly under Pochettino, and that was his breakthrough season to me.
Yeah.
But after that season, when you study Palmer, you can just know that Palmer is not a winger. He's
not a winger, yeah.
He doesn't have the pace to play as a winger. He doesn't. Every winger must have pace. That is one of the things that makes you a winger. You can run forward. You can also go backward and go and support your right back or your left back. That's what makes you a good winger.
All right. Lastly, congratulations to Man City. They have finally done the deal of signing Semenyo. Do you see City giving up this Premier League race?
For me,
irrespective of the fact that Arsenal are ahead of them with 6 points.
That race is still open.
It's very much open.
Stickly open, bro.
Very much open. Open for Liverpool. Open for Chelsea. Open for Manchester City. Open for Man U. Even open for Newcastle. Because currently Newcastle are ahead of us.
Yeah.
They're ahead of us. So Newcastle that was struggling 15th.
It not mention Aston Villa.
Aston Villa with their current.
They thought Brentford.
So, and funny enough, when I watched the Arsenal game yesterday, I see the way Liverpool played Arsenal in the second half. I've not seen anything.
Arsenal don't see ball.
See, Arsenal did not. Arteta did all the tactics. They were just waiting for that one set piece moment. And Van Dijk, they structured their formats too. And that's one thing. See, I always say it's Arsenal when they keep on playing one pattern, and when you discover that pattern, it kills them. See that when they did not get that set piece as much, it kills the game. Trossard, they handicap Trossard. They lock Odegaard second half. They hook Rice on neck. Tell us it's down here a day. Frimpong was just using in making Ngapi get injury. That one come on. Lewis Kelly can just run like dog. We no get head.
But I think that's what make big clubs. You understand? You know, me I feel say Arsenal if you don't underrate Liverpool. Feel say if you play Liverpool, beats them way. But
based on saying even Emirates.
Yes, and see big match now, big match. Whether a big team is struggling, when it comes to big matches, that's how it turns out to be. And for the play style of Arsenal, the truth is that there is no way you will play for the rest of the season and you will play that same thing in Premier League for the rest of the season where that thing no go spoil.
Yeah.
What makes you win? See, for me, what makes a club win the league is winning by any cost, either by hook or by crook. Now that's the way it does say Arsenal are just looking for this one set piece chance. Because if they had that chance and they scored,
they got set piece, but they were not. Liverpool have stopped.
They don't go work for Liverpool now. That set piece no go work for Liverpool.
Because Konate and Van Dijk, they were ready for the area.
If they say they score, no go concern anybody. Nobody go talk say Liverpool play Arsenal.
Again, one truth is just that the experience was there in Liverpool. Yes, we know that was a very weak Liverpool.
Do you know that was a very weak, no Salah,
poor Liverpool.
There
was no proper winger. There was no proper winger in the game.
Isaac.
No proper winger in the game, and there was no proper striker in the game. They just had to manage their midfielders and their defenders to just fill in the rest position. Then had to push Gakpo to the 9.
Well, congratulations to Semenyo and Man City. They are not joking. I guess they are coming in now with full force for Maguire because of Givaggio.
Injury problems too much for Man City.
So the moment they finalize Maguire's deal, get ready.
Who's in Chelsea this?
Thank you very much, and also drop your thoughts about this Liam Rosenior discussion that we had earlier in the first phase of this video. Don't forget to like. That's the only way you can support us. Like, share, and subscribe. My name is Peters.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is